Don't waste potential energy on your competition. First thought, what are you thinking? Where is Jay coming with this? Out of right field, totally on the spot.
Jay is saying, don't waste time worrying about the people who are out there to beat you. Focus on yourself.
Why would I say that? Because common sense in business is we got to see what our competition is doing. I mean, isn't that the way it used to be?
That is.
Why would that change?
Because if you just focus on yourself and better yourself, you shouldn't have to worry about anyone else. Bottom line, actually.
Now that sounds real cute. Like that sounds really cute and really cuddly, like a bear I'm going to bring home and lay up where I'm going. So, however, is that actionable? Because don't we need to know, I'm playing devil's advocate, obviously.
Yeah.
Don't we need to know what they're doing to improve?
Yeah, you do. Now, I mean, you can keep an eye on them.
To what extent, though?
See, the words are potential energy and worrying. You can keep an eye on your competitors, but there's no need to worry over them. If you're putting in enough work and effort to get to where you got to go to reach your goals, as long as your goals are higher, if you reach your goals, then you don't have to worry about, anything.
There's a story of, it was Simon Sinek talking about he was with Apple. First, he was coaching Microsoft. Simon Sinek wrote a book called Start With Why. It's like a movement that is very analogous to Why Culture Matters, that everything's coming from purpose. So he's telling a story that he was coaching with Microsoft. So he had a lot of experience with them. They gave him a free, some kind of awesome tablet type thing, and the name was really weird. And he's sitting in the back of a cab with the guy that's running, with Tim Cook. I believe it's Tim Cook, and who runs Apple. And he's telling him, hey, Microsoft gave me this thing. It's awesome. It's better than what you guys got. And Tim Cook, I believe it was Tim Cook, this is important. The leadership said, I know. And that was the end of the conversation. If he had the same conversation with Microsoft, they'd have been talking for an hour about what Apple was doing. And the point is, if you are coming from a sense of purpose, you've reverse engineered your goals based on that purpose, and you're looking toward the future, you're in your car driving, focused on the future, not with your eyes in the rear view mirror or looking at the other car. Who's going to win the race? If you're looking at the other person, you can't focus on the road. Potential energy in physics is really what an idea is. And we can't hold two thoughts at the same time. Period. We can't. So if we're thinking about our competition, we are worrying on them.
You're wasting time.
Because you're creating cortisol, which is a stress hormone. So potential energy manifests into kinetic energy, which is action. And how can we take serious, focused action if we are focused on the other person? At the end of the day, philosophically, there's enough freaking planets for everybody to have their own.
No, not even.
We've talked about
quite
this.
Literally, I mean, if you worrying about someone else, is literally a waste of time. Like, quite literally. Just like you said, you can't hold two thoughts. So if you're focusing on something else, especially a negative, how are you going to, expect to get positive results or even, get one step closer to your goals?
I see it as when another human wins, the human race wins. And coming from a sense of love and abundance, you could call it the law of attraction, right? Power versus force. Every damn personal development book, it's in every, Bible. They all say the same thing. You're focused on the future. You're focused from a sense of, meaning and purpose. And it doesn't matter what people are doing around you, because you're going to meet people where they are. There's going to be people that share the same beliefs as you and the people that don't. But if you're focused on someone else, you can't better yourself.
It's the metaphor of eyes on the road. Like when you're driving, right? You're race car driving. And you're about to crash, and what the driver says is, right? Pull your head, pull your eyes, so that way you focus on where you want to go. Because as soon as you look at the wall or you pay attention to what is bad is about to happen, it's already happened.
That's actually Jordan Belfort. He talks the real Wolf of Wall Street has a story that he talks about when he learned how to fly a plane. And this is where he learned that what you focus on is what you get, because part of the training was you had to actually force a dive, like a nose dive. But if you look down,
your body
he had the other pilot, so two people can control the plane. The guy teaching him and then him. And most people, they'll focus on, they're supposed to look up, like where they're going, and not worry about where they're going, because they're going down. They're forcing a nosedive. And most people do, so the other pilot has to bring it up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So Jordan Buffett is telling the story
clever.
that he started looking down because you're focusing on what you're afraid of.
Yeah.
But just by changing where you're looking, you actually survive. So the key, if your plane is going down, they have all these movements.
Yeah.
The point is, focus leads to potential energy acting 100% positive on a desired action, which will get a desired result.
Yeah.
And we can't make any kind of reality or matter manifest if we're focused on the other person. So stop worrying about the competition.
I actually have two more examples to throw in there.
We'll just go for 7 more minutes.
You're running for something, right?
Okay.
What do they tell you not to do? Don't look back.
Don't look back.
Don't look back.
You get eaten by the lion.
The moment you do that, you're wasting energy, taking the time to pay attention when all you should be doing is looking forward and running away from whatever it is you're running away from. The next thing is for those people who, I forget what they're, those line walkers or at heights, right? What do they tell you?
Oh, yeah.
Don't look down.
Don't look down.
Don't look down. The moment you do that, fear is inside you, stress builds inside of you.
If you think about it, there's all these great examples of why companies should stop looking at the competition.
Focusing on the negative, yeah.